Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lanyel Kuzar and I'm the owner of Yes Event Decor and more. So I am super excited to bring you guys this video. I know I've been promising for a few months now to give you guys a walkthrough of my storage unit. So it took me that long just to get it organized and get it into a condition where I could show you guys. So just know a lot of hard work has gone into making this video. All right, so I'm gonna take you over to my storage unit. You're gonna get a behind the scenes look at my inventory, and then I'm gonna bring you back here and give you tips on how I organize my storage unit and just to walk you through my thought process and what works for me. All right, so let's get started. So here is my storage unit. Over here to the left on the top, I have some centerpieces. I wanted to group all of my table linens. So I put all of my tablecloths, my chair covers, and my chair sashes on this first shelving unit to the left. So that's what's over there. Over here to the right, I have a bunch of flowers. So flowers and garlands and some leaves. And then on top, I have some more centerpiece stands. Tucked in over in this corner is my bamboo backdrop, which is so heavy. And then I also have a step ladder. I'm gonna show you guys how I label things. So I'm gonna zoom in so that you can see. With my phone, I have to get really, really close to the label so that you can see. I think it was the sun glare. All right, so with this shelving unit, I have my baby table on top, and then this one is kind of like miscellaneous. I'm still organizing this one. So here's some table skirts, and here's some old chair sashes and table runners that I found. So I'm still organizing this one. Here's some Christmas decorations that I have. So down here, I have some extra backdrop stands. And then over here, tucked in the middle, I also have some round backdrop stands. And then another backdrop stand that I could use if I wanted to do draping. Over here in this corner, I have some of my event props, and then I also have some Chiavari chairs that are stacked and covered. I have my marquee numbers next to it, and then here are my jungle animals. As you can see, my zebra, which is a new addition to the family. And then I have my throne chairs that are wrapped with some animals, stuffed animals on top. So over here in this corner, it's candles, and then I have some uplights
I have uplights in a few different colors, which I definitely plan on offering those to my clients. And then I have candles and some random stuff. I have some mirrored circles and then some stands. So this is the last shelving unit. On this one at the top, I have my one table, and then I have all of my glass vases. So because I didn't want to break them, I left them all in their original packaging in the boxes and in the styrofoam. And look what I found when I was going through all of my inventory. This little old baby sign, which I think is so cute. I have to figure out how to use it.
All right, guys, so that was my storage unit. I hope you enjoyed my little behind the scenes tour. Just so that you know, my storage unit is still a work in progress because there's a lot of things that are not even in my storage unit yet. They're still in my house. So I don't keep my balloons in my storage unit just because my storage unit is not climate controlled. So when it's really, really cold, the balloons get really hard and then I can't use them. So I decided to keep all of my balloons in my house so that it's easier for me to get to, and then I don't necessarily have to worry about them freezing up in the winter. Another thing is that all of my backdrop curtains are in my house. I still have some tablecloths in my house. I also have some backdrops that are in my house. So my boxwood backdrops are in my house. They're not in my storage unit. I have some tall, round backdrops that I actually just purchased. I can't wait to do a video for you guys to show those to you, but those are not in my storage unit. So for me, I wanted to make sure that I had enough room in my storage unit to work out of it, all right? So I'm gonna do a flashback for you guys right now so that you could see what my storage unit used to look like. So when I moved everything in there, this is what it looked like. A hot mess. And as you can see, everything was everywhere and there was no way possible that I could work out of that storage unit. So for me, it's very, very important that my storage unit is not cluttered. I need to be able to get in there and get what I need when I have an event and not have to dig through things, all right? So that's the reason why I'm keeping some stuff in my house and slowly but surely moving things over to my storage unit. So the first tip that I want to give you is organization. You want to keep your inventory organized, okay? You need to know where everything is at in your inventory, in your storage unit, wherever you're storing it, all right? So that's the reason why you see my inventory is in a bunch of storage bins, all right? So you will definitely need to go to Walmart or Home Depot or Lowe's and invest in some storage bins. The black bins that you've seen in my storage unit is actually cheaper. I got those from Walmart. If I can find it, I will put the link in the description for you guys. Those are cheaper than the long clear bins that you've seen in my storage unit. At first, I was just looking for, cheap ways for me to store my inventory. But then I realized with those black bins, I can't see inside of them. So when I was looking for something really quickly before I would go and set up for an event, it was hard for me because I didn't know what was in those black bins. I would have to go through a bunch of them to find my things. So that's the reason why I started investing in clear bins, so it was very easy for me to see what was inside. So you can make the decision. It's really up to you as to where you're at. If you're able to spend more, I would definitely recommend getting the clear bins to put your inventory in. Another thing to do when you're organizing your inventory is to make sure that you have everything labeled. You can get some labels from the dollar store, and trust me, it is going to make your life a whole lot easier. So if you're keeping things in bins or if you're keeping things in boxes, I would still recommend that you label everything so that you know where it's at. when I was going through my inventory, I found so much stuff that I didn't even know was there because it was in a box and there was no label on it. All right, so I would definitely encourage you to make sure that you label everything. Another thing that you may want to consider if you have a storage unit is getting some shelves. So I decided to invest in shelves that I purchased from Home Depot because it makes it so much easier to store my inventory. When I was trying to stack the bins, I could only stack them so high, and then I was always worried that they were gonna tip over, and I didn't want anything to get broken in the process. So I would definitely recommend investing in some sort of shelving units so that you can keep your inventory organized, all right? So that's the first tip, is to make sure that you are organizing your inventory, all right? So the second tip that I wanna give you guys is that if you're getting a storage unit, you may wanna consider the convenience of that storage unit. So this is my third storage unit. I started off with like a really small one, and then I upgraded, and now I've upgraded again, all right? The thing that I noticed with the two smaller storage units was that it would take me forever to get into my storage unit, to get out of my storage unit, just because of the location of it. So with this storage unit, I made sure that it was drive up access, okay? It's just like a garage, to whereas I pull my car up to it, or I pull the truck up to it, and I'm able to get right into my storage unit. So you may wanna consider that when you're picking out a storage unit. And the last tip that I wanna give you guys is preservation, right? How are you preserving and protecting your decorations? So you wanna make sure that you're investing in bubble wrap. You wanna make sure that you're investing in stretch wrap. You wanna make sure that you're investing in clear garbage bags. Whatever you need to protect and preserve your decorations, I would definitely recommend that you invest in that. As you can see, my throne chairs are wrapped in stretch wrap, and that's exactly how I keep them, okay? Because I wanna make sure that those last for a long time. I don't wanna spend money on throne chairs and then they get damaged and then I can't even use it. Also, my dessert tables are wrapped in bubble wrap because those are very fragile, and I wanna make sure that I'm preserving those for as long as I can. So please don't skip this step. Sometimes I see people and the way that they're handling their inventory, and it makes me cringe because I'm thinking, like, this is your money, this is your inventory, like, you wanna protect it. So you wanna make sure that you invest in stretch wrap, bubble wrap, plastic bags, whatever it is that you need to do, styrofoam, whatever it is that you need in order to protect and preserve your inventory, all right? So that's all I have for you guys in this video. I'm actually gonna make another video where I'm gonna walk you through all of the mistakes that I made when it came to my inventory, so definitely be sure to look out for that. In my next video, I just wanna give you guys a heads up. I realized that my next video is gonna be my 100th video. So I have made 100 videos on my channel, and I'm super excited about that. So in my next video, I wanna do something that's very beautiful so that we can celebrate my 100th video and this journey that I've been taking with you guys, all right? So if you have any questions on inventory or my storage unit or anything, just let me know, and I'll see you in my next video.